Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back here to Xcom 2 War of the Chosen. My apologies there for the one-day delay. There were some technical issues. For some reason, Steam insisted it was the incorrect platform. And after a lot of sort of trying to figure out what was going on, turns out I just need to reboot the computer. But still, time was lost there. Time was lost. So that's a bit unfortunate. It's a bit unfortunate. But there you go. That is life. Now then, how many of my soldiers are actually in good condition to fight? Well, we can sort of get some of them ready, plus the spark is soon good to go as well. I kind of want that to go along, so we shall nab that one. But until then, we shall let's see if we can't expedite some healing. Just been ready, and then we hit the facility.
The new lab facilities come up.
Go. At least assist a bit there with research times as well, which is pretty good, and which is what we want. Go, spark. And we also kind of want an exosuit if we can get away with it.
Interesting choice. I'll send word as soon as we're finished, Commander.
Those are pretty good to have. Sparky. Let's actually check something. We can at least upgrade its equipment.
Hello,
there. Hopefully. No, we can't. We don't have resources, so we just gotta make do with what we got there.
I'm not sure.
Overall, though, still pretty good.
Bradford trusts him, but I'm still keeping my eyes open.
Autoloader's pretty good to have.
There's been plenty of gripes about my flying, but I don't see anybody else stepping up, other than the autopilot.
Let's take it with that one. There we go. Bit more firepower. Also got a rocket launcher and the heavy autocannon. That should help make up for some of the lackings we'll otherwise have as we hit the facility. So let's do this.
Commander, now that we've established contact with the local resistance, we've got the details we need to move on the
Gotta do it before the Avatar project is gone too far ahead.
Set back their work on the Avatar project. Commander Tygan and Shen aren't going to be happy if we don't put the Skulljack to good use. We should have one of our soldiers equip it before they deploy.
There we go. Firepower. Anyone to fit it with? Just this one. So there we go. We have brought a lot of bang for the job. Let's get going.
Sky Ranger deploy.
Squad green to deploy.
Would have been nice if I'd been able to upgrade the mech weapon first, though, because that really adds some extra firepower. But still, it's got the rocket launcher, will be more than helpful for some of the place's turrets.
The coordinates are locked in for a tactical strike. Designated position and plant the X4 charges. Once they're armed, move to minimum safe distance, and we'll turn that place into rubble. Menace 1-5. Target coordinates are locked in. Move to designated position and place the X4 charges.
Affirmative.
Good copy. Moving on target. Moving out.
No need to ask twice.
No need to ask twice.
Rolling out.
I will comply.
Ah,
Advent forces in targeting range.
good thing I didn't advance too far there.
Advent captain would serve our purposes nicely, if it can be disabled.
Can't get him any further up. Well, that didn't work out.
Sights. On my way. I'm on it. Moving.
Shifting to this exposed position.
I got nothing.
Got it. Moving.
Moving.
Alright, let's see if we can't check that out.
Armor deflection observed.
Right, well, we landed one hit.
Affirmative. Moving out.
That was some damage and shredded a bit of the armor. Let's see if you can't finish it off. Now that gone, the biggest is also gone. But that one's obviously also going to be a problem.
That one hurt a little.
Interesting. Marked one target and somehow managed to snipe my sniper. Eee.
Target's still up.
Imminent threat detected.
Good job lighting a robot on fire. I guess we gotta do this. Not that I'm a huge fan of it, but
Jack deployed.
We have complete access to the Advent Psionics network. I have dedicated our systems to processing the new data, but we will need to work fast. It is only a matter of time before they detect our intrusion.
oh, lovely. Superior stock.
Got the goods.
That's why I really don't want to do it, because it just adds another threat that can easily multiply during any mission, which is generally not very
To neutralize it if we intend to recover the data. Understood. Weapons hot. We've got
fun
our
to deal
target.
with. Until when it's that one, which is overall just a really annoying enemy to have added.
Imminent reload required.
Got him. Down he goes, without an explosion.
Heads down.
Without an explosion.
Okay.
I think we just heal up whoever's wounded here.
Position confirmed. Scanning.
Okay. Scanning.
Ah, balls.
Shot failed
Missed.
to connect.
I really hate that sonic bomb, since it basically forces you to A, move out, and then reload your weapon.
Anything like this. The Codex is projecting multiple copies of itself into our dimension. Target down.
That's a really annoying ability, to be honest.
Weapons burning ammo fast.
On approach.
Still moving. Heading to that location.
Moving. Back in.
Can we flank this? Yes,
Orders confirmed.
we
Moving out.
can.
Kill confirmed.
Excellent work, Commander. It appears some physical remnant of the Codex was left behind when it dissipated. Hopefully, it will provide some insight into the aliens' ongoing plans.
There we go. We haven't even reached the facility yet, you know? We haven't gotten there. And there's still zombies, you know? I mean, apparently it's a bug. I need to apparently specifically have a mission with the Lost on it, so I can that way somehow beat it, because, yeah, bugs. But honestly, it's really, as you might be noticing, bogging down everything. Everything, and I'm honestly starting to just drop this because, well, unless we somehow manage to dispel it soon, because it's not very fun. I mean, it was sort of cool a bit there, but now when it happens on every mission without fail,
I'm ready.
no matter what, it's sort of is quickly losing its charm.
Taken care of.
And it's really just bogging the entire thing down, as it means every mission now lasts about, you know, close to an hour. But can easily last a long time there, so...
Taken care of. Closing
So
on
suffice to
target
say, I'm
position
not
now.
a
Moving to Overwatch.
big fan of this.
Movement request confirmed.
That's why we go for rockets. More concerned about this. Obviously, it means attracting more of those bastards, but at this point, I'm reasonably sure I don't have much choice. Anyways, since, you know, they're going to come no matter what.
Moving out. Roger that. Affirmative. Covering now.
Confirmed.
One of those gold bastards.
Target neutralized.
He doesn't see the one, you know, right next to him, but the other one there he can see.
That is not good.
Well spotted. That is also not good.
I'm running low on ammo.
Alright.
Target down. Let's rock. No rounds. Enemies down. Got him.
There we go.
Target disabled. Headed
Running
there
dry
now.
on ammo.
Advancing.
Ah, snot biscuits. Also bad. I'm more worried about that thing, but seems like we are not triggering it, so I'm not going to actively go out and trigger it. Because that thing's really annoying. Basically one of their lords. They added with the DLC, they sort of slightly reworked how the DLC works, which is good. But obviously not without its price either.
Heading to that location. Affirmative.
I'm not going to move him any further because I risk triggering that one, and if I trigger it now it's going to be absolute bastard. So I'm willing to let that one take a few hits and yep, right in front of us. A basically really sort of tough alien.
This would be Subject Gamma. Valen created a Viper King. Just what we needed. We've got a chance to take this thing down once and for all, Commander. Let's get it done.
Oh, missed.
Hostile units engaging this position.
Will do.
It would seem
Yep.
Valen's creations are not intent on making this easy. Stay alert for rapid movement as it attempts to reposition itself.
I guess we go for this one first just to increase the chances of everybody else hitting the bastard.
Negative damage. Could use some ammo over here.
The concentrated breath of that creature is
Oh.
breathing at incredibly low temperatures. You
That's
are
a
at
first.
risk of severe tissue damage if exposed.
Good to know, Doctor.
I'm all out.
Is some sort of psionic rift. I cannot believe Dr. Valen would have allowed it to have this ability.
It's trying to make a break for it. Take it out before it gets away.
Can't take it out anyway, so might as well not bother.
Shot failed to connect.
They're basically like the predecessors to the Chosen, right? They already kind of did the Chosen concept, they just flesh it out a bit more, I suppose. Not that they're frightfully more interesting, but you know.
Frame damage detected.
So for how long is that going to be frozen, I wonder?
Closing on target position now.
Go, tear it down.
Hostile neutralized.
Back in.
No weapon spent.
But we got a fresh horde of the undead inbound.
Roger that.
And we are approaching the center now, but yeah, not making these easy for sure.
Got it covered.
Again, from inside their highly safe facility or whatever, they just sort of drop down. You know, esteemed elders, perhaps we should consider zombie-proofing the entire thing and can just, you know, fall through everywhere. Oh, don't worry, they're just like roaches. You know what? I really like the thunk there of the heavy autocannon there. Makes a very nice, satisfying sound. Overall, it's sort of the initial level of the Spark anyways, which I think is the coolest. Like the others sort of lose some of that robotic impact, I feel.
Come get some.
Well, slowly advancing, slowly there.
-1-5. You're near the target position.
Good riddance. Good to go. Ammo out.
Now just have to get in there. Having cleared out most of the natural defenses.
I'm on the move.
Hopefully I don't set off any further pods. rather sad.
On Overwatch.
Down it goes. Down that goes.
Got him.
Down that did not go.
Missed the target.
Stuck in the
Target
wall.
neutralized.
Alright.
Hostiles pacified. Good copy. Moving on target. Some ammo. Affirmative. Covering now.
Heading out. Come get some.
Proceeding to target. Engaging Overwatch.
We'll have the rest sort of cover from up here. Then set up a extraction zone right about there. That way they can all easily get out.
On Overwatch.
Overwatch.
They have to.
Moving on target location. Overwatch.
Moving to designated coordinates. Overwatch.
On the move.
Interesting, they can all just easily get through that small gap in the wall.
I'm on it. Moving to Overwatch.
Come get some.
Alright. They pretty much all have to expend an entire turn to get there. Because they can walk all around close to the point, but, you know, they can't get directly on it.
On my way. Wonder what this does.
Yeah. And we also have to just do it specifically there. And there's an alien on the other side.
Come get some.
Come on.
Moving out. Got it covered.
Setting Overwatch.
On Overwatch. Scanning.
Got it covered. Enemies on the move.
Yeah, I noticed. They just get a free pass. Bloody amazing.
Get it together.
Like they sort of acknowledge them, but that's about all they do. Oh wait, something's happened. They seem to have awakened some kind of destiny.
Uncontrolled variable in targeting sequence.
Yeah. Right.
Heading there now.
Plant. Hopefully move to a safer position. Never know.
Menace 1-5, status confirmed. X4 charges are armed. Move to the extraction point for immediate evac.
We kind of need to get rid of that one, so guess we put in our best chance at it. Right. Overdrive. I definitely want that thing dead. That's going to be the biggest problem. Ah, problem resolved.
Target eliminated. Now reloading mission depleted.
Right. Guess we position it there, so I can at least set up chaps to cover.
Orders confirmed. On the
The
move.
rest.
Heads down.
Since attracting more of them is less of a priority by now, I'm just going to flashbang. And specifically flashbang the sectoid, which is going to be the most biggest threat there, obviously with their mind control-y stuff.
Understood. Moving out. Moving Overwatch. On the move. I'm on it.
Surrounded by a sea of zombies, let's go mind control someone instead.
Get out of my head!
And the zombies don't care about them either. They're so very determined. They're so very polite, they always take the door. Oh, wait, there we go. In that case, I don't have to worry about mind control. Oh, thanks, zombies. I guess you're all right after all, when you're not getting any more work. Not careful.
I'm all over it. I'm gone.
Moving on target.
Rolling. Moving on target location.
Got it.
Moving out.
Looks like we're getting out of here. Woohoo! And not a single lost. Well, there's one I lost. There's lost. Already lost.
Confirmed. Export charges detonating.
There we go. Got one of those nasty facilities, but still, just infinite lost.
According to Advent officials, recent attacks by dissident elements operating outside of the city centers have done little to slow the progress of Advent's ongoing development or...
I doubt we've seen the last of Valen's little experiment, Commander. Best stay on our toes. It could show up again at any time.
Sadly, looks like our little robot they didn't get
Commander, please thank
any
our
benefits?
troops for completing what was surely a difficult task in acquiring the Codex brain. We'll begin work on it as soon as possible.
The alien facility now
There we
stands
go.
in ruin, Commander. Excellent work. Your efforts will no doubt slow the aliens' progress towards the Avatar project. You have delayed the aliens' efforts towards completing the Avatar project, Commander. Let us hope the assets you recovered will prove useful in uncovering the aliens.
Did you really have to put assets like that? You make it sound like some, euphemism for something dirty. It is good you have recovered the assets. Yes, yes. I got the buns. Right, then that's still going to be some elements from my team in need of recovery. Still, That's overall bought us some time. It's going to be a bit trickier to reach the next ones. We're going to need to expand our ability to get contacts. We can activate into Eastern Europe next. The other one is there, and the other one is all the way down there, which, well, technically they're sort of roughly within the same range. So I guess it doesn't particularly matter which one I go for, as they're roughly the same distance. The only bigger difference, I suppose, being intelligence. Times, but I guess we'll go for that one.
We've utilized all of our available communications capacity. We can't establish any new contacts until
So down we go towards New India, because
establish
old India's completely gone. They rebuild it right from the bottom up. In fact, we don't talk about old India at all. Had to make the new one out of sponges.
Got an urgent communication coming in for you now, Commander.
Your progress against the aliens over the past month has been significant, Commander. But there is still room to improve if we are going to eliminate the alien threat.
Alrighty though. This, on the other hand, is pretty good. Apparently you can't switch the anti-first team out, then put them back in. That's very interesting. And here...
We obey.
There we go. Fresh supplies.
Shadow chamber now operational. New objective added.
We are fully prepared to begin our analysis of the material recovered from the Advent Black Site, Commander. With the Shadow Chamber fully operational, we can
See,
use
that's
its
why we don't
advanced
do that
decryption
right away, because I got some other
to
research I
analyze
want to
the
do
Codex
first.
artifact recovered by our forces.
And we're just going to excavate the last one as well. Or the last few ones. Might as well go through that. Go.
Commander, we have a line on the chosen warlock here.
Contacts located.
There we go, and that'll be it for today. We'll have to see if anything changes for the next episode, like if we actually get that power mission that allows it to sort of put a stop to the loft, because otherwise I'm definitely thinking of just stopping, because it's starting to be a bit much when, again, every mission just bogs down in endless hordes of them, and I can't use any of my options because even a bloody smoke grenade attracts them. You know, it sort of puts a dampener on the fun very quickly. So just a heads up there, I'll probably find something else then to cover, but for now, just a little teaser there. Anyways, thank you all for joining in. I hope you enjoyed. If you didn't, subscribe, like, share, comment on it. And of course, a big thanks to all my Patreon supporters, with which this episode would not have been possible. If you like what I do consider donating or pledging on Patreon yourself. This is Imperial Dane signing off, and see you all another time. Cheers.